All right, we're back. It's episode number 15 of Average Jim's Cooking Show. I appreciate you watching. Leave me comments. Let me know what you want to see. Tonight we're going to do something kind of neat. It's a shrimp scampi, and I'm going to make kind of a risotto, but I'm not using rice. I'm going to use orzo pasta. It's a very small, fine pasta, often called barley pasta. But I'm going to prepare it kind of the same way you would do a risotto. So you could really do it either way, with rice or with orzo pasta. And then we're going to have a side dish of asparagus, and we're going to put together a little spinach, red pepper salad. And so, as always, let's go over the ingredients, see what we're working with tonight. I've got a pound of shrimp here, peeled and deveined, about a quarter cup of parsley, and about 6 garlic cloves, just diced up real fine. That's going to go for the shrimp. Some butter. This is the orzo pasta. We're going to do it with some mushrooms. This is about 4 or 5 mushrooms diced up real fine, about 4 pieces of green onion chopped up. You can use chicken broth, a little bit of half and half, of course olive oil, and then we've got some asparagus. We're just going to do that real simple: olive oil, salt, pepper. And then for we've got spinach, chopped it up, roasted a red pepper in the toaster oven. You can buy that in a jar if you want to, kind of like I did with the artichoke hearts here, just a small jar of that, and some gorgonzola cheese. So let's go ahead and get started on our stuff here for the orzo. We're just going to put a little bit of olive oil in the pan right now. That's good and hot. So we're going to pour in our mushrooms. You can hear them starting to go. Our green onion, you want to pour that in. And we're going to use, this is 2 cups basically for the orzo pasta. And what we're going to do, we're just going to let that all kind of come together for a few minutes. Kind of brings the flavor out of the pasta a little bit. You just want to stir it in. And then what we're going to do, we're going to use chicken stock, and we're just going to pour it in and watch it. Now, this is a dish you really have to watch. I can't, tell you exactly how much you use. Probably going to use about 4 cups to a quart. But you're going to add it gradually and stir it. So we're going to let that go another minute or so, and then we'll be right back. Pouring our chicken broth into there. You can hear it making a lot of noise. So we're just going to pour it in just enough to cover it right now, and then we're going to let that cook, about 5 minutes. It takes about 15 minutes all told for this to come together, but like I said, we're going to let it go and just gradually add in our half and half cream of chicken stock. And we'll go ahead and get started on the asparagus too. It takes about 10 minutes for this, so you just want to put that right in the pan. It doesn't have to be a fairly hot pan, medium heat. Go ahead, get some olive oil on there, just drizzle it over like that. That'll help it cook a little bit. Do some kosher salt across it, and of course some cracked black pepper. And you want to keep an eye on that too. You can burn it, so you just keep an eye on it while that's going. If you want to cool it down a little bit, put a little water in the pan. Creates steam that helps cook it a little bit, makes it nice and tender. You don't want it too soggy. You want it to have a little bite left, so about 10 minutes on that. And we're going to let everything go right now, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, we've let it go a few minutes here. You can see a lot of the liquids drained out of the pasta. It's starting to, as it's cooking, come together and getting kind of thick. So again, you want to keep an eye on it. Just continue to add chicken stock to it. I'm going to go ahead and put in a little bit of cream right now, just to give it a nice creamy taste. Just about 4 ounces. And again, you want to mix that in, let the pasta absorb it. It's just going to add some creaminess to it there. And our asparagus is going, it's still going. Add a little bit of water to the pan just to help it steam and cook. Again, you just want to keep an eye on everything. The shrimp, that only takes about 2-3 minutes. It's real fast. We'll do that at the end. And we'll be right back. We'll start putting the salad together. So the asparagus is going pretty good now. You can see it's starting to get a little soft on it, so that's where you want it. So just a couple more minutes on that. We've got it just on a real low heat right now. The orzo and mushrooms, you can see it's really starting to thicken up. A lot of the liquids being absorbed into it. So again, that's on a low heat right now. That's just about finished. You just want to keep an eye on it. Make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom as much as possible. And then if you're going to come over here, we're going to go ahead and put that spinach salad together. The red peppers I roasted, and then you want to peel the skin off of it. That doesn't taste very good. If you buy it in at the store in a jar, it's going to come, already peeled. It'll just be big pieces. You just want to slice up. So just a rough chop on them into a bowl. Get everything there. The artichoke hearts, I drained off. They usually come packed in brine. I drained that off. There's a lot still on the artichoke itself, and you just want to dump that in there. This is an entire bag of spinach, believe it or not. Cooked it down. You can steam it. I just do it in a pan. Pour that in there, and a little bit of the gorgonzola cheese. You just want to pour that right in there with it. And so you got everything in the bowl together. It's just nice, great colors, red, white, green. So that's really all there is to it. If you want to put it in the fridge, you can serve it warm. You can serve it cold. It's still a little warm. So that's that. And then we're going to be back in just a minute. We'll start putting the shrimp together because we're almost done. Go ahead and do our shrimp now. You want to have a nice, good hot pan for this because you want to get the shrimp cooked as fast as possible. Get that little bit of a sear on it. So we're going to spread some olive oil around there, and go ahead, pour the shrimp in. It'll take, just like I said, just a couple of minutes to get those. Shrimp are done obviously when they turn pink, but like I said, we want to get a little bit of a brown on it before we put everything in. So we're going to let those go for about 2 minutes. Asparagus is good. Orzo looks good. So we'll work on the shrimp. We'll be back in a minute. We'll finish that and we'll get ready to plate everything up. Okay, the shrimp, they're about 80% done right now. So what we're going to do, I'm using half a stick of butter, and we're just going to throw that around the pan to get that melted in with it. Just give it a nice flavor. It's going to make a little bit of a sauce for it. So you just want to throw that in the pan with it, and it'll start to melt up. Now you want to go ahead and add your garlic. Again, I don't like adding garlic early because it can burn. I've talked about that before. Go ahead and add your most of your parsley in there. Pour that right in. Of course, some black pepper. And a little bit of kosher salt. Again, pretty easy. You can add white wine to it. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let me grab some from the cabinet here. And it's hot enough, like I said, alcohol cookout. So we're just going to add a little bit of white wine. That'll give it some really great sweet flavor to it. And we're going to let everything just come together about 2 minutes. And then we'll go ahead, and when I come back, we'll start plating everything up. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start plating everything together. Everything's done. We've got our orzo and mushrooms. Just take a big scoop of that right on the plate there. As much or as little as you want. Throw a little extra for me on there. Come over, get some of your shrimp. You're just going to put those right on top. Make sure you get some of this garlic butter sauce to go with it there. That's why I didn't add any butter to the orzo, because I knew there was going to be plenty with this. So we're going to just pour that right on there. Come back over. Get some of your grilled asparagus onto the plate there, and a little bit of the spinach, artichoke, red pepper salad, just right in the back there. Get a little bit more, I'm kind of hungry. There we go. So there you go. Alright, so that was shrimp scampi with some mushroom orzo, some grilled asparagus, and a spinach roasted red pepper salad. I enjoyed making it. I definitely enjoyed eating it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you have any comments, suggestions, you know how to get in touch with me on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. And we'll see you soon. As always, take care. We'll see you next time.